Everybody, it's Steph Mischuk with killersites.com and other sites. So, should you use WordPress or should you create your own custom blog engine from scratch? Well, if you're not a programmer, then you're going to be using WordPress or some other CMS/blog engine. There's WordPress, there's Joomla, there's Drupal. But if you're a developer, then it might be a good idea to create your own custom engine if you have simple needs. If you're just putting up a simple blog, like here on Studio Web, we have a simple blog, it's just custom. And because we're just putting a post, and that's pretty much it. But on the other hand, if you want to take advantage of advanced theming, advanced plugins, like plugin e-commerce capabilities or polling and all kinds of other gadgets and doodads, then WordPress is definitely an option to consider. The only downside with using WordPress or any other CMS product, CMS is short for Content Management System, there's competitors. WordPress is number one, then you got Drupal, Drupal, and Joomla, Joomla. The downside with using these tools, especially WordPress, is that they are targets for hackers, and especially WordPress can get hacked. And now I'm recording this in 2015, and we were actually hacked via WordPress. I think it was 2013, maybe 2012 we got hacked, and it caused us a lot of headaches. So that's something you have to be concerned about. And because of our last hack, I started developing. I said to myself that we're going to start, we're developers here, so we created our own blog engine, and it's much simpler than WordPress. But to create a simple engine where you're posting and it creates posts and you can add images, and it's not that difficult if you know what you're doing. So we decided to create our own because that's all we really need to do. And when you create your own blog engine, it's much less hackable simply because it's your own infrastructure. Hackers are not aware of it, they don't understand it, so it's much more difficult to hack. The problem with WordPress is because it's open source, that means that anybody can look at the source code and they can look through it and they can find any holes in it. So it's much easier to hack. And because WordPress is so popular, I believe something like 24% of websites in the entire world run on WordPress, it's a juicy target for hackers. So that's the downside of using it. Of course, now in 2015, WordPress has auto update, which you can turn on. And with auto update turned on, the chances of you being hacked are much, much, much less. So again, as I learned from a security firm that handles security for servers and so on, they said the biggest problem is people don't keep their WordPress up to date, or other types of CMS tools or any tools. That's if you don't keep them up to date, then you're opening yourself up for hacks, because manufacturers of WordPress and so on, they keep up to date, with any hacks. They're aware of them and they apply patches. So if you got the auto update set up on WordPress, set up, you just got to click a button really, then you should be safe. Although if you want to be ultra safe, for instance on studioweb.com, which is our site and our system that schools use to help teach kids development, we have our own blog because we want to make sure that the site is totally safe. There you go. That's my blog for Friday, February, what's today's date? 27th, 2015. Ciao, ciao, ciao.